Hello again, Simon Keeling here. I've got the week ahead outlook for you, issued on Friday the 20th of May. Now, I'm going to concentrate on farmers through this outlook for the simple reason that there's lots of concern being expressed at the moment because there could be some rainfall affecting central and eastern parts of Europe during the next week or so, and of course that has an impact on grain prices back here. So I'm going to mention rainfall across Europe as well as we go through the course of this forecast. But this is the chart for Saturday. You see we've got fronts up to the north and the west of the country through Saturday. We've got isobars close together, so we've got windy conditions here. Down to the southeast of the UK, ridge of high pressure in here keeping things more fine. And this front here across the central and eastern parts of Europe, which is going to be producing some outbreaks of rain. But we dry across most of England and also eastern Wales throughout the course of Saturday, this rain out towards the west. So let me show you the rainfall pattern as it is on as we go through the next few hours. This is the chart for Saturday morning. So this is the 6 hours from midnight to 6 AM on Saturday morning. You see rainfall here for Western Scotland, Western Ireland, but we dry elsewhere. Through Saturday we're predicting this rain to come into much of Scotland and also Ireland. Here we've got 9 millimetres of rain falling in the 6 hours to midday on Saturday. But dry, you can see, through much of England and Wales, and also across much of Europe, although a few showers developing across Switzerland and running into Austria and Poland too. Now on Saturday afternoon we get more persistent rain and strong winds affecting western Scotland and Ireland, also coming into western Wales and northwest England. I think this line here, the 0 line here, is the position as of 7 or 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. A little bit of light rain just coming into western England, but I think for the majority it stays dry. Wetting conditions, yes, across Switzerland, running down into southern and central parts of France. Here I think some thundery outbreaks of rain developing during the course of Saturday afternoon, and these affecting the northern mountains of Spain too. Overnight into Sunday, here's the rain as it moves its way eastwards through the British Isles. You can see most of it focused to the west and the northwest, very little down in the southeast, but still 1 or 2 thundery showers affecting parts of France and also across the Alps. On to the second half of Sunday night, and a couple of millimetres from midnight perhaps through central and northern parts of England, but again very little down to the southeast. I think by the time this rain is across southern and southeastern England, really there's virtually nothing on it at all. Some showers coming into western Scotland and western parts of Ireland. So for Sunday morning then, we've got some showers across western Scotland, northern England and western parts of Ireland, but by then much of England and Wales are dry. Still got some outbreaks of showery rain affecting central parts of Europe, you'll notice that there, but drier further west. So the pressure chart then for Sunday, this is how it looks. There's that cold front cleared away. This is the front that's producing those outbreaks of rain across southern parts of Germany, the Low Countries and eastern parts of France. And this is the trough bringing the showers to western parts of Ireland and western Scotland. Isobars quite close together, so it is going to be a windy day, but dry across southern parts of the country thanks to this ridge of high pressure. Okay, rainfall through Sunday afternoon then. You can see the showers here confined to Wales, northwest England and Scotland as well as Ireland. Here's the rainfall continuing to move through southern parts of Poland, Switzerland and into the southeast of France. Through the evening on Sunday, that then clears its way into Poland, going into Austria and also into Hungary. Dry through much of France and the Low Countries as well as Germany, and the UK by then is generally dry. But here's the next area of rain starting to knock onto the door of Western Ireland for Monday. And by Monday morning, by 6 AM Monday morning, it's forecast to be across much of Ireland and western parts of Scotland. Much of the country otherwise is going to be dry. For Monday morning, excuse me, we've still got this area of rain across Ireland. It's becoming wet across Scotland, northern England, northern parts of Wales, western parts of Wales. I think this would be exaggerated into the Midlands. Here I think precious little rain, and it looks like being dry across southern and southeastern parts of England. Pressure chart for midday on Monday looks like this. We've got low pressure that's out to the west of Scotland. Here are those fronts sweeping eastwards, very close isobars. Some very windy weather going across Ireland, southwest Scotland, Wales, northwest England during the course of the day with some gales. Could be some gale force gusts down these eastern parts of England as well, and breezy to the south too. Across Europe generally dry, just this front may produce an odd shower in the afternoon. So here's the rainfall then for Monday afternoon, most of it focused around northern parts of Scotland, little to the south, 3 millimetres over the western Pennines, but you see here virtually nothing across the Midlands, southern Wales, southern and southeastern parts of England. For Monday evening, the rain clears away to the North Sea, and then all places become dry overnight, just a hint of an odd shower moving on to western coast of Scotland and Northern Ireland. For Tuesday morning, still just an odd shower perhaps affecting western Scotland, but elsewhere it looks as if it'll be dry, and dry across the bulk of Europe as well. So the pressure chart then, as we get in towards Tuesday, looks like this. There's low pressure to the north. These are very weak fronts to the south, perhaps just bringing some cloud to southern parts of England. High pressure is dominant across the south, and that's what's going to be bringing us a dry day with sunny spells through Tuesday. There's the rainfall prediction for Tuesday afternoon. You see another area of rain just starting to knock on the door of Western Ireland, but for most it's dry. A few showers developing over Switzerland and northern parts of Italy, but for Poland, Germany, the Low Countries and France, it's going to be generally dry. The chart going through to the early part of Wednesday morning shows an area of rain coming into Ireland again, but I think this disappears off towards the north during the night. Elsewhere, it looks as if we should be overall dry. And the final chart for night on Wednesday, there's high pressure look centred across most of England and also Wales as well as Ireland, and you'll see that front just moving its way slowly northwards, that producing the rain over Western Ireland but bringing no rain elsewhere, although these troughs perhaps just bringing a few showers to the northern parts of Scotland. Now I just wanted to finish on this chart for you. This is the percentage of normal precipitation over Europe in April, and you can see how it was so dry, the reds and the browns showing it really dry across the UK, France, Germany, across Scandinavia and across much of Eastern Europe, wetter conditions down through Spain. But what I wanted to now show you was the precipitation that was received during the week up to the 14th of May. So you can see here across Europe the yellows and the greens hinting where there's been 25 to 50 millimetres of rain. Eastern Romania's got that, Bulgaria's had it, Turkey's had it as well. One or two spots across the Baltic states and northern parts of Poland as well as Hungary running down through the former Yugoslavia. They had sort of 10 millimetres to 25 millimetres, but much of Germany and France and Spain are dry, although these central areas, look, there they got 10 to 25 millimetres last week. One or two spots, these greens showing over the 50 millimetre mark. Okay, hope that's been useful for you, and have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.